Hey there, planners. Today I'm going to be setting up for the week ahead in my bullet journal and my everyday planner using some awesome supplies from my most recent Simply Gilded subscription box. So go grab your planner and let's get planning. All right, so it has been insanely busy for me. I don't know about for you. I'm assuming everybody in the world is feeling the same way I am, that it has just been crazy lately. So I'm really needing to get down and dirty in my planner and really focus and get structured because, middle of spring, edging into summer, school is ending for my kids. It's just getting really crazy. So I'm going to be planning the week ahead, but I wanted to start by talking about this awesome kit that I got in the most recent subscription box from Simply Gilded. So I am only 2 months into the subscription box and I absolutely love it. I am blown away by the quality and amount of product that you get in this subscription box, which is monthly, given the price. The price is just amazing. If you were to buy all of these items individually, it would be so much more expensive than the subscription box. So I have really been enjoying this. If you haven't ever looked at that or checked out Simply Gilded, you may want to go check out their website and just look into it. I'm really enjoying it, and I'll continue to share parts and pieces of the kit. So let me just start with the washi tape and the color scheme. How beautiful is this color scheme? It's this cheetah print, which I recently went shopping with my daughters for some spring summer clothing, and cheetah print is everywhere right now. It's so crazy, which I love. I have always loved animal prints and cheetah prints, so I love it. But these muted tones of beige, pinks, the soft pinks, the soft animal prints, I absolutely love it. The pen is so gorgeous. It writes so well. It's a gel pen. It writes really beautifully, and it goes right along with the rest of the kit. In addition, this little B6 notebook cover, it's actually a traveler's notebook, and it comes with a dot grid traveler's notebook to put inside. It's absolutely beautiful. And I saw this great idea, Anna Jolie. If you haven't checked her out, I will have her link down below. But she actually used one of these traveler's notebooks in the Simply Gilded cover to create a swatch book of all the Simply Gilded washi tape, and I thought, what a great idea. So I think I'm going to be doing that to keep up, because already I can see with my second box, you get so many washies in each box that being able to keep up with what you got is going to be important. So I think I'm going to start a swatch book here, but this is so cute. I've got some travel planned later this year, and I'm thinking that this size and how small this is, and that adding some traveler notebooks in would be perfect for taking on the travel plans that I have, just keeping things really simple and small. In addition to the washies, there's also some sticker kits, which you can see I've already been using. These are number stickers I've already been using, and then the actual stickers, the sticker kits that came with it. These are some functional boxes and some check boxes. These are hard to see probably, but they're in this awesome cheetah print, and there's silver foiling, and they're just little icons. The bows, of course, I love these. These are called bow seals, and they're really for like envelopes, things like that. I am looking for some creative ways to use these. I would really like to be able to use them maybe as a marker, a page marker, but I'm not quite sure how to do that. If you have any ideas of creative ways to use these, they're so beautiful. I want to, and they're stickers, so I don't want to waste them, but I also don't want to hoard them. I want to use them. So if you've got any ideas on how to do that, please share. You can see on this full page sticker kit I have been using. I've used the days of the week already in my bullet journal. But it comes with icons, some decorative boxes, some check marks, some bullet points, little headings, meetings, appointments, important grocery meal plan, things like that. And you get 2 full sheets of that. So you get 3 days of the week headers for 3 weeks. So almost a full month in the kit. And then some additional items. These Page flags came in the kit for May, which I absolutely love. Look how beautiful they are, and they go with the washi and the rest of the kit. It also came with these vellum sticky notes, which on this first one you can see I was testing out pens. I've got to find the right pen to write on vellum sticky notes, but how gorgeous are these sticky notes? They're really beautiful. And then there are some acetate. It's really enough to make 2 B6 acetate. So there's a cheetah print, this gorgeous floral with the silver foiling, and then an acetate sheet that just has a gorgeous pattern of the birds and roses on it. So that's what comes in the kit. And, you know, just the amount of product and the quality of them and how beautiful they are, and the theming is so wonderful every month. I really am enjoying this kit. So let me get into how I'm going to be using these items in my planner this week. All right, so I've got my bullet journal open. I'm going to start by setting that up for the week, and I'll just chit chat as I go through. The way I use my bullet journal, I've talked about this before, and I am really in a good spot with my bullet journal and my planner. The way I use my bullet journal is really, truly as a journal. It has become such a great place for me to kind of just write about what is going on in our lives, in my family's life, in my life, things I'm dealing with, decisions that I'm trying to make. It's become such a wonderful spot to capture all of that. I'm also capturing a bit about, you know, what's going on in the world, as everyone is probably experiencing. You know, the last year or so has taught me that, you know, the world is changing quickly, and, you know, some of the things that I am living through, I'm sure my grandkids will learn about, you know, in history class. And so I like to think that me capturing my firsthand point of view may be valuable to someone in the future, you know, in my family. So I really am enjoying using my bullet journal just truly as a journal. So I think this week I'm going to use these stickers, these pale kind of robin eggs blue stickers. And I just mark the day and leave the page very blank. I will put some decorative stickers down because I do like a little bit of decoration. I like it to look pretty. But I really do leave the page mostly blank. I do capture on each page a Bible verse of the day, and that's from either my Bible study or a podcast that I was listening to. I capture those each day. And I love using these little date stickers to mark down the date for each day. They are perfect for that. And, you know, it's great to have to use for the full month. I'm finding that these kits really, there's more than a month's worth of stuff to go in here. So I'm actually not able to, I have leftovers that I'm going to be able to use sometime in the future, which is always nice. But I'm trying not to be a sticker hoarder. Does anybody else struggle with that? Anybody else struggle with having beautiful stickers that you're afraid to use because they're so beautiful? That gets me in trouble because I quickly run out of space, you know, in my craft room, in my desk, you know, in my space, if I try to hold on to too many stickers. So I've really been trying to use things lately. So I have picked out 2 tombos for this week, which I'm going to be using to highlight my space to write in the verse of the day. And they are $2.91 and $9.90. And I find that these 2 colors go really well with the stickers in and the washi tape this month from Simply Gilded. So I just mark a space out, and that is where I put my verse of the day every day. And I just find that to be a really grounding activity for me. It's amazing how, looking back, kind of what I am journaling about and the Bible verse at that time, or the Bible verses of that week, how, you know, how they really tie in together. So that's always fun to look back on. So there's the first 2 days. Let me flip over to do the next 2 days. So as I'm setting this up, I would be really curious to hear from you all about how you're planning for the summer. So, you know, last summer was so odd. We really weren't, you know, in my household, we really weren't going anywhere. And we were just very much staying at home. and really didn't have many plans for the summer. It was an odd summer, and usually we're very busy throughout the summer with travel and vacations and just kind of doing things in the community. So I'm really curious, how are your summer plans different this year? Are you continuing to stay kind of close to the house and low activity, or are you getting out and doing more this summer? One of the things we are embarking on as a family is college visits. My oldest daughter is at that age where it is really time to narrow down the search, and we will be applying to colleges later this year. So that is super exciting, and colleges are just starting to open back up to do some tours, some guided tours. There are also some colleges that are still doing self-guided tours and some that are only doing virtual. So it's kind of a mixed bag, but we are going to be making some trips for college visits, and that's really fun. That's going to be very fun activity. It's for those of you who have younger children, I know it may be hard to imagine sending your baby out into the world to function as an adult, but let me tell you, it comes very quickly. And you just hope and pray that they're ready, and you do the best you can to get them ready. All right, so there's Wednesday and Thursday, and now the last 2 pages to set up. All right, setting up these last 2 pages, and I always do Saturday and Sunday on 1 page because I find that the weekends tend to be even busier than the rest of the week, and I just do 1 page for the weekend. Now my planner, I do have more items on my planner for Saturday and Sunday, but for my bullet journal, I just keep it simple and limited to 1 page for Saturday and Sunday. So this is kind of the setup, how I set it up for the week ahead. I keep it really simple for my bullet journal, and just use it as honestly a place to journal. And that's why I don't really do flip throughs of my bullet journal. I haven't been doing those recently because I kind of pour my heart out into these pages, and I find that I have always been a journaler, but I find that to be so therapeutic and grounding. Curious, how many of you actually journal in a journal? How many of you do, sort of the pouring out of what's going on in your life in a journal space? All right, so I'm going to add just a couple more stickers in. This is one of those stickers that, I'm so hesitant to use because it's so beautiful. This little robin's egg blue with the cheetah with the silver foiled bow. Oh my goodness, it is so gorgeous. But you know what? You got to use them. Don't hoard them. Use them, and you will always appreciate it as you flip back through your planner over the years. All right, so there's the bullet journal all set up. Now time to get into the planner. All right, here's my B6 Beauty from Planner Press in the color Sand. I am so in love with this. I'm so surprised at how much I love the B6 size. I did not think that I would love it because, I say all the time, I'm an A5 girl. And to be able to move to this size and love it so much, the way it fits in my purse, and you can see I've got her all kinds of chunky, and I have just been really, really loving this size. Not much has changed since my flip through. I'm still keeping the same kind of functional decor. Actually, it's looking a bit messy. I kind of need to go back through and clean out some of this, but I have really just been loving this planner and the setup. So I'm going to yank these 2 pages out so that I can work on them. And I will reference other sections in my planner as I'm setting up so that I can pull information from there. So the first thing I always do is add a little bit of color, and I'm going to stick with that robin's egg blue because I think it's going to work perfectly this week, and add in the dates. Now this week on 2 pages, if you are interested in using this setup, which I have been loving. I actually made this myself, and I have it available on my Instagram page. If you go to Instagram Planning Annie, there is a link there to a whole bunch of freebies, and this is one of them. You can see I've got these titled Meal Plan, Planning Annie, Weather. I left those headings blank for you to fill in what you want, but basically you've got, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on one side, Saturday and Sunday on the other. There's a open box, and then you probably cannot see it, but there's a very light grid inside the second box. The way I like to divide that up is to have actual timed items in the first box, and then any to-dos or other notes in the second box. That's how I like to divide it up. I do like to keep my meal plan right here as a quick reference, my Planning Annie schedule and any to-dos related to Planning Annie, and then I always like to track the weather. So that's how I'm using this. If you would like to get this, it is available for free for you to download. Just go check out my Instagram page and go check out my Instagram account and make sure you follow me while you're there. So next week is, oh my gosh, can you believe we're already so far into May? That is amazing to me. Like, what is happening to the year? We are almost halfway through the year already. That is just amazing. And, you know, thinking about that, that's also why I like to keep up with the week number, because, you know, there are 52 weeks in the year. You know, knowing where we are, that we're almost halfway through. For some reason, I like to look at that. I don't know why. But it just, you know, kind of helps me keep up with where we are and how fast time is flying by. All right, so I referenced my calendar page to pull items off of there to stick into here, and I do have quite a few to plug in, so let me go ahead and plug those in. All right, so here is the week on 2 pages all filled in. I've got appointments, timed items on the left-hand side. I've got to-dos on the right-hand side. I used a couple of stickers. I have really been stepping back from how many stickers I use in the actual planner. I go through phases with that, so I have not filled in Planning Annie because I don't want to give anything away to you, but I will be filling that in, just the things I need to do for next week. But here's what the week looks like, and I just leave this open on my desk while I'm at home because I am still working remotely. So I leave this open on my desk and just kind of reference it as I need to, make sure looking at it first thing in the morning every morning and at the end of the day for the next day. And then I always have the other sections in my planner that I can pull up and reference as needed. But what I love about this size so much is that it is small enough and very easy for me to pick up and take on the go with me. So this is my setup in my planner for the week ahead and my bullet journal setup for the week ahead. So I really hope you enjoyed this plan with me. I would love to hear from you. How is planning going? What aspects are you using in your weekly planning system? I would love to hear about how you journal, if you journal, and how do you do that? Are you using a bullet journal? Do you do that right in your planner? I've seen a lot of folks have actual sections in their planner for journaling. I'm curious about that. I don't know if I would have enough room in here because she's already super fat and chunky, so I don't know that I would want to add another section, but it is very intriguing to have it all in one. So I'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Planning Annie for more content like this. And as always, thanks for planning with me.